So my name is Conor McAloon. I'm one of the faculty here in the Farm Animal Clinical Study, so I'm one of the clinicians working in the hospital. So I would split my work between clinical work in our veterinary hospital here, the large animal veterinary hospital, and then between clinical work and research, so it's sort of a split between the two. So I was funded through the clinical primer scheme to look at sort of environmental factors that would predispose calves to respiratory disease. With regard to the impact that the ISSF funding would have had, so if I look back to where I was when I received that funding, I had just really come through the door here in the vet school. So the clinical primer scheme was really the first bit of funding that I received. You know, it would have led on to related areas of research, so a very direct link there, but it was maybe something that gave you the confidence then to go after grants as a leader or as a principal investigator. Off the back of that work, we were able to secure additional funding for a PhD project in this area. So it really gives us a footprint, you know, in terms of the vet school here. It gives us a footprint in that area of research. So that's been a particular highlight for me, I think. Working as a clinician, it's very difficult, or it can be often quite difficult to get research funding. And I think, for me, I think clinicians should be at the centre of a lot of these projects because they have, you know, the sort of the boots on the ground when it comes to how this work should impact. After getting the award, certainly my career trajectory would have went upwards, I think. Shortly afterwards, I was project coordinator on a Department of Agriculture grant of about 780,000. And we had some other industry funding of 200,000 that quickly followed that. And then that sort of culminated then more recently with sort of promotion in the last 6 months or so. So I think all of those things, that, you know, from my point of view, certainly wouldn't have been possible without the ISSF funding.